If you hired me, I can run a weekly meeting with your staff just to go through this. Just sit there because I know different examples. I can engage them in a half a year, transform your school. You could do that with me. Actually, I'll be have run an experiment like this.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with me. I'm just there to be the weekly facilitator. Give me some drafts. Let's see what you've done. What have you found out? That's how I teach too. In my class, I teach. That's why the student, they all began to right before you were here. You came. I had another student here. He's writing a big research grant from National Science Foundation because I inspired the ideas. So I'm working with them. They don't do anything. I just tell them ideas. Draft. So they're doing they start. I mentioned this idea. I want to do it. They want to do it now. You saw that. I said basically that's how you do it. You said the bounce ideas. So if you maybe you go home and talk to your board. If you're really interested, you can hire me to do a weekly or bi-weekly meeting with your change team. You don't have to, you can have a small change team. Like you can say, let's just change 7th grade.
Yeah.
So you can go back to ask who wants to work with Yong over a year to transform this thinking.
Wow.
That's something I just meet down.
Okay. Let's do that as an experiment. Let's go home and talk.
It's a very interesting process, and then we can talk. We can record every session, then use as example for others.
That's good.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Most people don't do it. Most of the time, you waste a lot of money by inviting a lot of people come to speak, not inviting people to think.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I can talk. I can invite you to talk, but that's not key. I'd rather be working with you over a long period of time.
Yeah.
To make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be in touch.
That's the idea that you can drive. You can drive home.
Yeah.
Because you want that.
Yeah, that's right. That something that's actually going to start to embed within the thinking.
Yes.
And start to think, well, it's you've got to change the edges.
Yes.
You've got to kind of start to.
Because if you want to think about student learning as project based, why don't you make the changing your school as a project for your teachers?
Yeah, as their project.
That's right.
Yeah. And the product will be.
Exactly. Yeah. I design a plan and new way of teaching.
Yeah. And I think my staff are at that point. We actually need to hook in to what we need to do.
Yeah.
Hook in,
Because I have enough knowledge background to challenge them, to drive them to do different things. So if you want to think about that, I'd love to do something.
We'll definitely. I'll and so I was just thinking.